Aldrin, I'm going to throw you in front of the bus a little bit. And so your app has made some headlines more recently. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that? And I think Sam sort of mentioned, and there's like a little dotted line between, companies grow and then they get bought by the big US dollar firms, and a lot of that disappears. But you're taking on a big one here.
I was waiting for that question. So I guess in November 2020, one of our partners, which is Facebook, we use the WhatsApp Business API that enables us to speak to millions of South Africans, threatened to offboard GovChat. They allege that we have broken their terms of use or their terms of service. We disagree and applied for an interdict with the Competition Tribunal, and was one of the very first to obtain that. And the tribunal then referred the matter to the Competition Commission for investigation, and then would come back with a finding. After close to 2 years, just last week, the Competition Commission found that WhatsApp and Facebook had abused their market dominance. 1, 2, that their terms of use was anti-competitive, and slapped a fine and referred that matter back to the tribunal, wanting to issue for prosecution 10% of their turnover collectively on WhatsApp and Facebook. We are talking about 300-400 billion rand, which would come to the South African fiscus when that matter sits in front of the tribunal. This is concerning because it is really upsetting around just the conduct in which WhatsApp and Facebook decide to apply their rules very inconsistently to some. Like GovChat, they would apply it very differently to the other partners. And we hope that a massive platform like WhatsApp and Facebook that literally controls about 3.6 billion citizens' data around the world, that they would use those platforms responsibly. Now, this is nothing new. The fine that we see in South Africa is just from a South African context. Just last week, the European Union slapped a fine of them for breaching data laws to the tune of 19 million euros. That's the European Union. Their own government is taking them on. About 46 attorney generals has combined a lawsuit similar to what GovChat has done, and has decided to take them on as well. So this is nothing new. I'm just happy and again very honored that we can continue serving the people of this country and our government, because the Competition Commission found it that GovChat is an essential service, enabling South African citizens really to engage with government and government really to understand where these pain points are. I will say that this is a battle for the control of data. Obviously, WhatsApp and Facebook has tried to go directly to the South African government to engage with them at the exclusion of GovChat, and various government departments had rejected that offer purely because GovChat is a co-created platform, co-created with the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, the Department of Health, SASA, and the Department of Social Development. More importantly, just last year, I think in October, GovChat decided to partner with the UN. So the UN in South Africa now uses GovChat to help strengthen the work that they are doing with the South African government. As I said, I really hope that we can continue this important work. This work has now gone global. We have received requests from governments in the UK, in Ireland, and in the Middle East to have GovChat in those territories. And so we are really excited for something that has started on the Cape Flats, something that has started in South Africa as a local platform can now go over to various parts of the world, ensuring that we hold governments accountable no matter where they are. Thank you.
Yeah, I think, yeah, good luck. I don't even want to know what your stress levels are like when you, and it's a pity for me because, big business does so much good in the country and, globally. We can't survive without big business. Certainly in the telco sector, globally the telco space is governed by 2 or 3 players in country. That's just the way that it's done. But one has to make sure that, that they don't become bullies and that they are managed and that it's, well governed.